Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Get rolling here in just a minute after make sure the stream is coming through all right. Do feel free to interact in the chat. All right, up and rolling on YouTube. Got a nice 53 tops set break up tonight. What's up, Edwin, Ethan? All right, looking good on Facebook as well. What's up, Doug, Steve, Derek, Rob, Marty, Michael? Good to see you all in the chat. Hope you all are having a great week. We'll get started here in just a minute or two after folks roll in. Things are doing well here in the Burleson household. It was a little crazy week for me. Had to head out to Utah for the old day job, and so a little bit of travel, a little bit of travel disruptions along the way, but I made it there, made it back. Got to see the eclipse with the family before I left, which was pretty impressive. Got to watch it in Arkansas, so we were able to see totality. Hope you all were able to check that out if you had the opportunity. It was pretty cool. All right, what's up, Joey, Todd, Troy, Damon, James, Michael, Christian, Matt, Jason. All right. Greg, Matt, good deal. All right, and what's up, Jake? Shane, all right. Lots of folks in the chat. Love it, love it. If you want, go ahead, make sure you can interact in the chat, just because if you win the free spot, which we'll do here in just a second, you do have to respond. So make sure you can respond, and you'll get an idea of the lag time as well. And if I get a couple more folks in here that I'm missing responses from, we'll also do the drawing, or not the drawing, the draft for the March Madness bracket. I think I'm missing responses from three winners. Oh, Derek, you didn't go outside to watch the eclipse? Come on, man. Present to win is good for traffic, Troy. There's no doubt about it. It's also good for people not getting their info stolen by grifters pretending to be me on the Facebook giveaways, because that was becoming a ever-present and persistent problem. But I got a way we're gonna get back into the Facebook giveaways at some point as well. All right, we're a couple minutes past. We got 54 live viewers, so that seems like good enough for me. We'll do this free spot giveaway, then we'll dive in to see who snags the different hits in the 53 break. All right, so keyword filter, we said hashtag Burl. I should change that up next time. All right, 90 comments. 90's pretty good. So we're going to do pick a winner. So whoever's name comes up. Blood Cathedral. Loves the artwork of 52s and 53s. Mick is his favorite 53. Mick's pretty common choice there. And the favorite 53s. Hard to argue. All right, Blood Cathedral. Can I get a name for you besides Blood Cathedral? Congrats on the win. All right, John. Well, John, if you would, go ahead, shoot me an email, burl@burlsports.com with your shipping info, and I'll make sure to get that shipped out to you here in the next couple of days. All right, so free spot going to John, aka Blood Cathedral, on YouTube. Oops, get all that extra out of here. These giveaways have been through YouTube only, Michael. Um, too many scammers. Hey Jake, uh, I'm pretty sure your free spot got shipped out. Did if you already got your package and it wasn't in there, shoot me an email. We'll get that sorted. All right, time to dive in on the break here. Yeah, shoot me an emails just so I don't forget, Jake. And I'll look into that because I was out of town, and so my associate was handling the shipping for that one for me. I'll see what happened. All right. If you're unfamiliar with the 53 checklist, we'll do just a little bit more detailed look real quick. So every break we do, every spot gets a card. So if you bought one spot, you get one card. If you bought three, you get three, and so on. Um, we randomize our list of names. Whoever ends out in spot number 1 gets Jackie Robinson. Whoever ends up in spot 25, gets Ray Boone. We won't show you every card, just the big hits, and then I'll post a list sorted by participant as soon as we're over. Now, the 53 set is numbered to 280, but there are only 274 cards. So these cards do not exist, which, that's why we only sold 273 spots, gave one away. These don't exist, and they're counted for in the checklist. So you can see 253 hidden here because it doesn't exist. So the 253rd card in the break is card number 254, Preacher Row. So our two lists will get off just a hair as we go past each one of those spots. So don't let that throw you off. We'll use our card number as our reference, not the spot number in the break, until we get down to the 274th card, which is Milt Bowling. All right, so that is about it. See where things land. That doesn't mean I need your help. Give me numbers in the chat between or including 3 and 8. Between or including 3 and 8. Let's do the 5th number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize this list. Between or including 3 and 8. While those are rolling in here, I'll get over to list randomizer. Oops, I copied the wrong list. I need the list of names. Oh yeah, lots of numbers. Thank you guys. All right. Hey Michael, yeah, if they don't respond, I'll just default them to whatever would be natural in their spot. So if they're, I don't remember off the top of my head. If they're the 5th place finisher and they didn't respond, then I'll just give them the number 5 is their, would be their default on whatever. But since I was late in getting those emails out, I didn't send them out till Friday night. I figure I'll give folks another day. Plus, I know I like Greg. I saw Greg in the chat. Greg, you haven't responded to me about which prize you want, so take a look at that email when you get a chance, man. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 randoms it is. Good luck, everybody. So here's one. 274 names in our list. That's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Michael Bender's on top with Todd on bottom. Hey, thanks, Greg. All right. It was not, Steve. Make this a little bit more legible here. All right. Get my other view up so I can see what we're looking at. Jackie Robinson is up first. Going to Michael Bender. Michael, nice hit. SGC3 on the Jackie. Little scratch on the slab, but congrats on this SGC3 Jackie. All right. Where's my head at here? Smokey Burgess. We'll look at him because his name's Smokey. Which Jason Edmister for the Fighting Phillies. Hank Thompson, he's card number 20. Went to Arthur Becker. What's up, Tommy? All right, NL MVP, Roy Campanella. Card 27. Went to John Storms. It's a nice Campy there for you. 3-time MVP winner, Roy Campanella. Great card there for you, John. Dodgers make it all the way to the World Series. Coming up just a bit short. Great season, though. 105 wins. Let's see. Ed Matthews is next. Matthews was your NL home run leader. He's card 37. Went to Todd Lefkowitz. There you go, Todd. Well, Ed smashed 47 homers. Didn't mention on Campy. Campy had 142 RBIs in 1953. Enos Slaughter going to Yaron. Gil McDougald. Going to Anthony Mastalone. Chuck Dressen. Card 50. To Steve Valinsky. All right, Bob Feller. Number 54. SGC 4.5. Absolutely beautiful card. Card 54. What did Jared Houston? Congrats, Jared, snagging that Bob Feller blazer of a 4.5. Just gotta say. Early wins, card number 61. Going to Garland Hall. Haven't seen Jared in the chat yet tonight. There's Win. With Monty Irvin coming up next. He's 62. Going to Anthony Mastaloni. Orestes Mini Manoso. Going to Brian Smith. Nice, Brian. I got a little thrown off today, Brian. I sold a card on eBay to a guy named Brian Smith. Totally different state. And I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I was paying attention. And I didn't try to just snag it in the same package. Because he bought off the website, too, instead of, it wasn't through eBay or anything. So I was like, oh. All right, but Mini Manoso, going to Brian Smith. Manoso, let's see. Yeah, he was stolen base leader for the American League. Pee Wee Reese. 76. Reese going to Yaren. I mean, the artwork in 53 Tops is just top notch. It is my favorite Tops design, period. Doug, it's better late than never. Well, Doug, welcome. We've not mentioned your name yet. I don't know if you're comforted by that or disturbed. But here's Johnny Mize, Beckett 4.5. Going to Michael Gorman. Shane Dienst, 78. Going to Mark Stimmerman. That's right, the big cat. Joe Black is 81. Going to Daniel Portnov. That does mean up next is the big boy, Mickey Mantle. PSA 3.5 on this Mantle. You're right, Troy. 53 Bowman is nothing to sneeze at either. Beautiful designs. Mike, welcome. Card number 82. Beautiful color on this card. All right, let's see who gets this bad boy to take home. Congrats, Billy Blair. Billy Blair with the huge hit. Billy, I've not seen your name around the breaks a lot, but that's a pretty good one to take home. Congrats, man. PSA 3.5, Mickey Mantle. Hey, there you are, man. Good to see you in the chat. Love it. Love the live reactions. All right, we've got our World Series MVP up next. He's card number 86, Billy Martin, going to Jeremy Thompson. There's the Martin. Nice. Yogi Berra is next. We'll take all the reactions, Michael. We'll take them all. Yogi's next. 104. Beckett 5 on the Yogi. Going to Jason Woodworth. Nice card there for you, Jason. Nice mid-grade Yogi. Good stuff. Rizzuto. He's 114. Going to Joe Cerullo. There's old Scooter. And we've looked at a few Yankees here in a row. I don't think I mentioned yet, Yankees did defeat the Dodgers in the World Series 1953, 4-2. For the Yankees' 5th consecutive title. One more Yankee before we move on. Johnny Sane going to Donald Barnett. All right, now we've got the NL MVP. Al Rosen, unanimous. For Cleveland Indians, Rosen is 135. Going to Michael Fickle. Rosen, 43 home runs, 145 RBIs, 115 runs. Fantastic year for Mr. Rosen. George Kells, 138. Going to Keith Campbell. Warren Spahn, 147. Frankly, nice Spahn. Going to Roger Beard. Dom DiMaggio. Going to Steven Hofacker, last to retire, the DiMaggio brothers. Hoyt Wilhelms next, 151. Going to Greg Edelman. Ted Kluszewski, 162. Going to Stephen Rice. Dom did have a brother. He had 2 brothers. Dom, of course, Joe DiMaggio, and oh man, now my mind's drawing a blank. Was it Vince? I think it was Vince. But they're all 3 in the 41 play ball, which is cool. Art Schultz. Hey, there we go. Thanks, guys, for the confirmation. I appreciate that. Going to Dorian Goler. Schultz, a little bit of a tough card to find in my experience. And this is a pretty nice mid-grade example. Ralph Kiner, 191. Going to Christopher Gangi. There's old Kiner. Whitey Ford's 207. To Brian Richmeyer. There's that free spot popping up for you, Joe, or John, sorry. Getting the Jim Wilson. So congrats on that free spot. Too bad it's not somebody a little more significant than Jim. All right, now if you made me pick a favorite card in 53 Tops, this would have to be it. Satchel Paige, Paige's only Tops card. Beautiful artwork, good stuff. So 53 Paige is card number 220, so he's the last card in the first series. Going to Matthew Feinstein. Congrats, Matthew. In this gorgeous SGC3 Satchel Paige. That means we are into the high numbers. Some of these are just annoying, so I'm going to show them because they've always annoyed me when I'm building a set. Maury Martin here is one of them. 227. Went to Matt Pottle. Hal Newhouser, rookie. Went to Michael Orzechowski. Roy Face. It's 246. Went to John Dobay. Gene Stevens. He's at 248. Red Sox high number here. Going to Clayton Lowry. Preacher Rowe, he's 254. Going to Brian Smith. Got his hat a little cocked. Great Dodger pitcher. Jim Gilliam, 258. Huh, I just blew right past 244. I got caught up in my stack. Well, looky, looky, looky. Willie Mays going to Michael O'Leary. SGC3. Huge Mays. Short print. I mean, he's a high number. He's not technically known as a short print, I guess, but man, this is a tough card. I saw Michael pop in earlier. Is he still here? There he is. There he is. Got a holy moly out of him. Holy moly indeed. Nice color on this card. A little off center to the left, but not any real chipping on the black border, which is nice. It's a beautiful example. Sorry, other Michaels, but congrats, Michael Leary. Not even feeding the cat. You're hearing everything. It is a pretty nice 3. Dancing. I love it. All right. Jim Gilliam. Gilliam, I believe, was NL Rookie of the Year. Yep. NL Rookie of the Year, 254. Not 254, 258. Going to Damon Schrauner. Gilliam high number. Card 263. Johnny Podres. Going to Joe Mardini. Couple more high numbers. Haddix is always one that's giving me fits. 273, going to Sheldon Mowat. And last card in the break, 280. Milt Bowling. Going to Todd Blumke. There you go, Todd. Right. So I'll get these lists sorted and posted as soon as we're done here. But if you want, let's see. Greg, I can go ahead and get your bracket once here. So and you all can see if you were in on the winnings here, where things have fallen so far. So I've just got this little spreadsheet with where folks have finished. So Joe snagged the Nolan. And then I block, so then I blacked out the rest of the row because nobody else can get Nolan and he's not getting anything else. So that's the way that works. Well, but you're at that little dead spot where the cards have the exact same value, and I'm like, well, I don't know if he wants this one or that one. But then we got Mike Gorman. He finished second with the 62 or 69 mantle PSA 2. It was a weird year. I mean, so many of you guys had Purdue or UConn that really, I mean, the top five totally shifted when UConn won instead of Purdue, and we would have had a totally different top five if Purdue had won. It was pretty cool. Mike Heff, he came in third, and so he picked the 88 All-Star Jordan PSA 8. So that means it's your choice, Greg. Really, you've got two cards that are the same value. There's the Oscar Robertson in action rookie year card, or there's the 62 Aaron. So I pegged these at about the same value. The Aaron's, VGEX, and the Oscar's graded, but the Aaron isn't. So, it's kind of a toss up. Cool. So that settles that account. So Greg wants the Aaron, which blacks it out for the rest of the row there. You betcha. And that means Donnie is going to get the, oops, I put the wrong X, blast it. Okay. So X the Aaron, black out the rest. All right, that means Donnie's going to get the in-action Oscar, which he wanted more than the Aaron anyway, so that works out for the both of y'all. That's a good question, Edwin. The answer is actually it depends. So my Auburn collection is primarily focused on Auburn jerseys. But like I've got an 84 or yeah, so I've got the 84 star Barclay. I've got the 86 Fleer Barclay. I've got all of Frank Thomas's rookies, not just the one in the Auburn jersey. I don't have the no name on front. That'll be a one I might get eventually. All right, so that means Michael Leinert is going to get the McCovey here. I hope this is making sense to you all because it makes perfect sense to me in my little brain. All right, so that brings us down to Paul. All right, so this is where I really just need Paul and Chris Gongi to let me know which one of those $50 values they prefer. So Paul was first, Gongi was next, and then Brandon. So for the 789 spot, because those 789 values are all at $50. There's the 72 Mays and the 72 Maravich. So the Maze is a 6, the Marriage of Itch is a 5. Solid cards, both of them, and then a $50 break credit. So once I figure out which one of those, which guy wants which one of those, then we'll just roll down the line from there. But we'll work on getting these sorted, shipped out over the next day or two. Appreciate each and every one of you. We got 71 tops coming up this next week, and I'm finally going to do that 66. Well, now I've forgotten what year it is. Anyways, we're going to have a football set break to go with it, but also it's NBA playoff time, so I might do a little NBA mixer as well. So keep your eyes peeled for Friday. Absolutely love the Bo Jackson Edwin. I can't deny it. I'm a sucker for a good Bo card. But that's all I got. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll get this full list posted and emailed out to everyone in just a few minutes.